It's good enough for Jesus. Is it good enough for you? Mark 16:16. Let's go. Mark 16:16 is a go-to passage for people that try to tell you that water baptism is necessary, and they try to bewitch you and tell you it's more than faith, when Jesus tells us plainly it's just by faith. So Mark 16:16 says, "He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved." A lot of times they stop there, but we like to read more on this channel. It says, "But he that believeth not shall be damned." Let's continue. "And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues." So we see a believer will speak with new tongues. It's one of the signs that a believer can get. So when it says, "He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved," that's a true statement. He that believeth and jumps up and down is also saved. He that believeth and runs down the street is also saved. Or this is talking about a spiritual baptism. The reason why you can make the argument that it is a spiritual baptism, for one, the next verse is talking about a spiritual thing happening. It's these signs that follow them that believe. And we know from belief you get the Spirit. And also in verse 19, he tells us that it's Jesus' ascension. This whole event happens and then Jesus is ascended up. Just like in Acts 1, when Jesus is talking about a spiritual baptism. It's the same event. Acts 1 and here in Mark 16 is the same event. It's Jesus' ascension. So that could also be a spiritual baptism. But regardless, verse 17 here shows you that interpretation that water baptism is necessary for salvation is incorrect, because it tells us these signs will follow those that believe. And I take that as a saved individual here. And we see with Cornelius and his household had that gift before ever touching water. So this passage is good enough for Jesus, but it's not good enough for a lot of them.